Have you ever heard of the term sandwich generation? It refers to people that are helping both their children and their parents. That group is usually in their 30s and 40s, which means that most Gen Xers and Millennials are a sandwich generation. Social scientists define it as an adult who has at least one living parent over the age of 65 and one child under the age of 18. Why does this matter? There's a retirement crisis in America. People are not saving enough for retirement. As of 2021, the average retirement balance was less than $250,000, and the numbers are even worse if you look at the median. Healthcare costs are going up, and long-term care costs are astronomical. Chances are your parents aren't as ready as they should be. This video goes over the steps that you can take to tackle the issue before it deteriorates. But first, here's a little bit about me. Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. Here's a little bit about me. My household consists of myself, my husband, and my toddler. My mom also lives with us, but she's not included in our finances. We live in a high cost of living city in the Northeast. My husband and I both went to graduate school, but fortunately, we no longer have student loan debt. I work in banking and he works in aviation. I take care of the family's finances, and I love my role as the self-appointed CFO. I love to talk about all things money, whether it's investing, saving, or making money. I look forward to sharing a wealth building journey with you. I look forward to getting to know you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. The first step is to talk to them. It might sound cliche, but you can't really help people who don't want to be helped. And if you want to solve a problem, you have to go to the source to figure out what the issues are. But I am warning you, get ready to be rejected because personal finance is very taboo. In our society, we don't like to talk about money. And worst of all, there are some types of advice that parents do not want from their children. They didn't spend years wiping your butt so you could give them advice on sex or money. But you should insist anyway, because if they're not where they need to be, chances are you'll be stuck helping them, and it's better for you to know what you're dealing with. If you're dealing with reasonable people and they welcome the conversation, that's great. You can move on to the next step, which is for you to take an inventory of their assets and their liabilities. That will let you know what they have, what they owe, and how long their assets will last. Next, you need to help them downsize. If both your parents are retired, chances are they don't need two vehicles, especially if they have a car note on one of them. They also may not need a very big vehicle, and they most definitely don't need a luxury vehicle. These are all things that will cost them more money. It will cost them more in gas. It will cost them more in repairs. Make sure you cut them out. Another thing you can downsize is their housing situation. Maybe they can move to a smaller house, perhaps a condo, or even an in-law apartment with you or a sibling. Either way, that big 3 to 4 bedroom, 2,500 square foot house that they raised you in is no longer necessary. Number 4, if possible, become a joint owner of their bank accounts. Having access to their accounts will help you detect unusual behaviors and unusual activity. Elderly people are very often targeted for scams. They can also be forgetful and fail to remember if they signed up for things that charge them on a recurring basis. Being able to log into those accounts, review those transactions, and having the authority to speak with the financial institution directly will help you pick up on any unusual transactions and will give you the authority to stop them whenever you catch them. Number 5, register for senior discounts. There are plenty of organizations that offer discounts for people who are over the age of 65. Some of those discounts start as young as the age of 50 or 55. Personally, I don't like to leave money on the table. Even if your parents are doing well, there is no reason not to sign them up for it. Why would you pay more if you don't have to? While most senior discount programs are age-based rather than income-based, there are still options if your parents don't have a lot in assets and they have a low income. There are plenty of means-tested benefits for low-income people, and some of which are exclusive to seniors. You can look into supplemental Social Security income, you can look into Medicaid, they can apply for food stamps, they can even get an abatement on their real estate taxes if they're still homeowners. There's also low-cost internet available. For example, Comcast has a program called Internet Solutions, which allows you to have service for as little as $10 a month. They even give you the opportunity to buy a computer for $150. And they're not the only service provider to have have a similar plan. You just have to do a little bit of research. And finally, the last one is a tough one. Know what their final wishes are. You have to know what they are so you can know how to carry them out and how they will be paid for. Nobody is ever ready to have that conversation. Even those who are ready to retire do not want to have that final arrangement talk. But no matter how difficult it is a necessary conversation that you must have. How open are your parents about money? Do you expect that you'll have to help them in their golden years? Or maybe you don't know because they're completely closed off about personal finances and the whole situation is a mystery to you. What other ways that you think that I didn't list here that you could help an elderly parent? Leave me a note in the comment section below and I look forward to hearing from you. I would like to continue sharing my thoughts on all things money with you. So I would appreciate it if you could help out the channel by liking this video and sharing it with anyone you think might benefit from it. If you want to see more content, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know when new videos come out. I'll see you in the next one.